going?
What is up, party people? Welcome to another episode of Hog Rider Radio. I'm your gorgeous host, Dylan Branscombe. For the first time in a long time, we are back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But to my right is the engaged three-eyed Raven, Braven Arrington. How are you doing? Eating that pizza. Is it on? Is your mic on?
Is it on? Yes, it is. Doing well. It's been a very chaotic day. We are 28 days from the wedding day.
Yay! Woo!
Yeah. And
yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
It's the stress is now hitting everybody, and it's the realization of 28 days that we'll get married. So I was like, wow. All right. So here we go.
Almost there.
Almost there.
Almost there.
Almost there.
I'm going to skip you first because
okay.
You're going to be last. You're
Yeah.
new. Sorry. It's just rite of passage.
Say the best for last. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Actually, you know what? That's actually a better thing. I wasn't going to say that, but
I'll say it for you. Don't worry.
Thank you. You got the Elvis loving,
Yeah.
hip thrusting,
Yeah.
jailhouse rocking,
Yeah.
Matthew
Yeah.
Morrison.
Oh, yeah.
He is back with a cheer wine and a belt in front of him. What do you want? Tell us about that belt real quick. What's the story?
How I got it?
Yeah.
So I got it through Facebook Marketplace, actually.
Where you get everything.
Yes. Some guy didn't know how much it was going for. He sold it to me and my dad for like maybe $100 when they usually go for like
For
$400. Yeah. So
What an idiot.
yeah, I know.
We're not going to talk about this one in front of me.
The Rock's on screen right now. Also, we are watching SmackDown. Same while we're doing this podcast. Because I don't know if you can tell. This is kind of a themed podcast today. And speaking of, themed podcasts, this has nothing to do with themed podcasts. I'm just bringing up Tyler, who's right here next to me. Tieler Byrd. Caca!
No.
That was the best thing I come up for.
No, yeah.
Tell us about yourself, Tyler. You're new.
About myself, let's see. Diehard wrestling fan. Born and raised in a wrestling ring. Not really. That was a hospital.
Born in one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Take like a bump in the ring. Your mom take a bump in the ring. You just like.
Yeah, just one elbow to the stomach. There we go.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's really, I don't know.
That's all you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
actually,
it's a good thing to ingest.
Yeah,
so.
I'm putting professional wrestling training on hiatus. I've been sick for the last few weeks. So, what is...
Matt's having seat problems.
Lord have mercy.
We're trying to do a podcast here, and we're talking about dang chairs.
This is getting cut, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. This is definitely not staying in the final product.
Deleted. Yes, deleted scenes.
I feel short. Bro, you're not short. You're the same height as everyone else is right
deal
now.
with it, shorty. God.
You slouching.
would you quit? I brought you that pizza.
I
You hush.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
You slouch. You're I feel shorter than everyone else, and you're slouching.
Well, I mean, it's comfortable. Man.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Yeah, I'm actually taller than Matt in real life.
Oh yeah, actually.
Yeah,
Sure.
actually.
Tyler's definitely not the shortest one in the room right now.
Yeah. Tyler's actually 7 foot tall.
Yeah, he actually is.
I'm definitely not standing right now.
Yeah, he's definitely sitting.
Yeah.
But tell us about your belt.
So,
That's, actually, is it better than?
is a legit, actual WWE shop, authentic replica title.
Not Facebook.
Why am I
Marketplace.
getting shade?
Not
for a better
Facebook
deal. Leave me
Marketplace. It is signed. You
$100.
can't see it on the hard cam, but it is signed by the one and only Jeff Hardy. If you do not know that he is a former WWE champion, former World Heavyweight champion, multi-time tag team champion in WWE, currently signed to AEW All Elite Wrestling. Yeah, I met him a couple years ago in August after a house show in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Have you seen someone jump off of something? 90%.
It's probably Jeff Hardy. Yeah,
so.
he's well respected and just like, I mean, everywhere, like all over social
dude.
media. So yeah, shout
Logan
out.
Paul's walking out right now. Interesting guy, right?
Yes, I very much like Logan Paul.
How do y'all like Logan Paul?
I think
Yeah.
he's talented.
I think he's good at what he's doing.
Raven?
I can't say that on.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna say he's all right.
Oh, he's just all right. What makes him just all right?
I like
He's
him
better than his brother. Yep.
Yep.
He's better than Jake.
I
will
can't
agree.
stand Jake.
I will also agree with that.
I like who he is now. I did not like who he was when he was younger.
Yeah.
But because our past stuff always follows us, and that's true no matter what.
Yeah.
But he has definitely improved. His brother has definitely failed. And I hope Mike Tyson beats the crap out of him.
Oh, that's right. He is fighting.
Can he
Mike
fight
Tyson.
somebody that's actually like in decent age?
And shape.
or like a boxer and not like an MMA fighter or something like that. You know.
I'm not gonna talk bad about Mike Tyson because
See
he'll
that
probably
tattoo
like
thing?
Yeah, no, he'll probably get his tiger after me or something like that.
You know, I
In
hope
your
Mike
sleep,
Tyson bites
probably.
his ear. You know?
Wait, what? Oh, you hope
I hope he
his
bites
ear?
Jake's ear.
I don't
off.
think he does that anymore.
Yeah, I think he should.
I also think he should.
I think he will
I think
bring
he-
that move out of retirement
I can.
for sure.
What are you talking about?
Subtitles.
Oh, okay. Well, if you guys didn't know, this is Hog Rider Radio, where usually it's like 4 guys that are around the same
Hey, we're not recording.
person.
Not playing.
Bro, don't do that.
Don't do
Oh
that.
my god.
Don't do that.
Oh my god. But you know, usually the 4 or 5 same people, but we've been integrating some different people in recently.
Yeah.
As of late, with our most recent upload was
What?
the Game Awards.
What?
I wanted you to keep going. But so yeah, and today we are talking about professional wrestling. WrestleMania is in
A month.
a month from
As
now.
you see,
Exactly,
this
a
video
month.
is called Road to WrestleMania, so we'll be doing one before and after the events of WrestleMania 40. So the 40 one will probably be coming out. About,
No date.
No date.
Yeah, we have no date.
At
I'm
some point.
gonna say
Yeah.
like
I'll put a date. The week after WrestleMania.
Ooh,
yeah. Oh,
Tyler,
you know
already
what?
making moves.
I can also agree there. Hopefully,
You think you could do that? Your honeymoon's literally that week.
we come back Thursday.
Oh, y'all come back. I forgot.
So we're doing it that Friday after WrestleMania night.
Oh my god.
Heard it here first.
But yeah, today we're focusing on pro wrestling, specifically WWE, but we will get into AEW some and some indie.
Yes,
stuff more
this
than
is not just going to be. Sorry, I know.
likely. He's like,
I know I'm new. I know I'm new, but this is going to be all pro wrestling related. We'll do some, of course, mainstream WWE. We'll do AEW. They recently had a whole pay-per-view just, like an hour, less than an hour away from here.
they did.
This
really?
past
Yeah,
Sunday.
Greensboro.
AEW's Revolution. It was Sting's retirement match. So
almost
We'll be
killed
meeting
himself
him
again.
next weekend.
Oh yeah, he'll be at GalaxyCon.
Yeah, he'll be GalaxyCon.
nice. Shout out, congratulate him on retirement for me.
I know, because he's
So
How old
yeah,
is he?
he's in his 60s.
I knew that.
We saw him jump off the top rope
We did.
back in Holiday Bash in December of 2021 when they first time in Greensboro, North Carolina.
we watched CM Punk live too.
Yeah, CM Punk was doing his thing, but yeah, we're not gonna talk about that yet. It's still a soft subject for me. We'll get into that later.
For sure.
So
So, oh no, they're already good.
yeah, I like the giant Prime logo that's now in the SmackDown ring.
What?
What is going
Now
on?
sponsored by Prime.
What?
You think he's
is
gonna walk
happening?
on it?
We'll also do All Elite Wrestling. We'll also do some indie stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
could- yeah,
I,
a little
I'm
bit.
not catching. I'm not.
You
A
had
little
me.
bit.
At, you had me at AEW, and then you completely lost me.
Well, we'll introduce you guys to some
I was
independent
gonna say I
wrestling
want
around
to go
here.
around and like basically everyone says what their exposure is to wrestling. So I'm sorry right here.
Okay, yeah, some experience.
You're funny.
That way people
Experience
know,
first.
like what they're walking
I've
into.
I've
with it.
had basically less than a year of experience full on with wrestling. I'm pretty much like really fresh into it. And yeah, like there's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's. I knew like John Cena, The Rock, Stone Cold, and Hulk.
Also famous movie stars.
Yeah, just famous movie
KSI
stars
is
and
now here.
Hogan.
Okay. So
Also a
KSI,
famous movie
what's
star.
up, man?
God, KSI.
Hulk Hogan is also a famous movie
like
star.
KSI.
I cannot forget that.
Oh yeah, that's
He
true.
sure is. He's
Uh,
also the worst.
I'm about to say I know him. I know Ric Flair. And
Woo! Sorry,
God,
that was a
that
little
was
too late.
really loud.
Sorry,
Uh,
sorry guys. Sorry.
I thought I was gonna be the loud one.
Why is he in here? Okay. Anyway,
I don't know.
this is really weird.
Marketing, my friend.
Marketing. That's
If you want to watch a if they tape SmackDown, you could start it basically at the beginning of this podcast, and you'd be like right in line with what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
right now.
We-
it's
we
gonna be a
have
2 hour
we have
long
no clue.
podcast, guys.
And I knew Roman Reigns just from all the memes. That's pretty much my exposure.
Okay,
Pretty good memes.
At least you acknowledge him.
go this way. I'll go. When I was younger, watched.
Keep going. I gotta fix the.
Oh, Randy Orton's also walking up to Logan Paul right now.
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah, we'll get into that
I watched
later.
it a little bit when I
Have
was
some-
like younger,
some thoughts.
like as a kid. Like I knew like the famous ones, John Cena. I knew a little bit about Orton. That was really about it, to be honest. Knew The Rock, but more from movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Did it fall or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, Game Plan. What a great movie.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Welcome to Hog Rider Radio. We make changes throughout.
It's getting cut out.
Why
Don't
am I
worry.
moving my bag?
No, this is. But then around middle school, I would say, gosh, all right. So 2014, my first pay-per-view was Survivor Series 2014.
That's a good one.
Also, they're back to Sting.
Yep.
His debut in WWE.
No way.
What? He's gonna RKO him. Oh my god! RKO! Oh my god!
What? Oh no! Don't tell me that he's gonna do KSI.
No, never thought I'd see
He's
Radio
gonna
with
what,
RKO
KSI?
kiss.
Oh, mine's behind. Mine's delayed.
Bruh. But yeah, and I started watching again. Survivor Series 2014 was my first pay-per-view back. And Sting, that was like, the Survivor Series where Dolph Ziggler
Showed out.
survived for like
Showed off.
Yeah. Did
Just
show
like he does.
he was there to show the world, and he did.
Yeah.
And
Shout out to Dolph Ziggler though, as Nick Nemeth now in
New Japan.
New Japan,
Heard he's killing it.
new champion. It's crazy.
It's
Sorry, I
weird.
may have butchered Nemeth. It was probably Nemeth, but
Dolph
hopefully he
Ziggler.
doesn't watch it.
Yeah, I'm sure Dolph Ziggler's like, bro.
I want to show them. I want to show him this clip when I go see him in April.
Did I say your name right?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that's also Sting's debut.
In WWE, yeah.
He's pouring the crime on him.
Oh gosh. Started watching that again. First WrestleMania is WrestleMania 31. Iconic.
The
Seth
greatest
Rollins cashed
WrestleMania
in.
of all
That is
time.
Yeah.
One of the
Yeah.
best. Wait, what?
I think it's probably the best or one of the best WrestleManias of all time.
That is one of the best. ones.
Which one?
31.
Oh, okay.
You need to watch that
In
one.
San Francisco.
I've got plenty
Levi
of other things to
Stadium.
do right now.
So many things happen. Such a good WrestleMania. But yeah, now
good
ever since then, I kind of stopped around COVID for a little bit. Kind of got out of it.
Mm.
But now, over the past like year and a half or so, I've gotten back into it. Ever since the Bloodline storyline really started picking up.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's what brought me
back
to it.
into it. And AEW also helped when CM Punk went over there, and then Bryan Danielson went over there, and then Adam Cole went over there. Everyone went over there at once. It was like, oh my god. But yeah, that's my experience. I would say I'm a pretty devout fan. I know a decent amount about stuff. So, not as much as this guy. But
Yeah, we're gonna skip over me, Matt.
that's next.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So me, I grew up. I started watching. I don't remember how it happened. Like one day, I just walked in the living room. My dad was just watching it, just flipping through the channels. He grew up as a big like wrestling fan, like
Yeah.
when he was younger and stuff, and like his era was Attitude Era, the best era, honestly, in my opinion.
One of, yeah.
And my first ever like show watching was the Raw where Seth turned on the Shield.
That was your first one?
That was my first ever.
I bet you were just like, bro, what is even happening?
I remember where I
I was
was
so confused.
when that
I was
happened.
like, I was so
Why are people
confused.
freaking out?
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, and I was over here like, okay,
Okay.
what's going on?
Yeah. I didn't even see that. Yeah, you were before me then. Like, I didn't even see that.
I saw that,
I
and
remember where
that's
I
when
was
I started.
exactly when that happened. It was very vivid. It was a very sad moment in wrestling history, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
As I go back now, I'm like, yeah, that was a sad moment, but at the time, I was like, I don't know who these guys are. So I started watching that, and I got really picked into wrestling up until about like, I like kind of quit watching it a little bit after the first brand split, like that 2016, 2017.
Good.
That
That
was
was-
watching for a little bit after that.
Huh?
That was actually an all right
That was
time.
no, I watched that.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I think the last little bit I watched was up until WrestleMania 33, and then
Okay.
I kind of like quit.
Hardy's, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, so I didn't really pick it back up. I watched it every now and then and watched some of like the main stuff like SummerSlam, of course, and WrestleMania, but I didn't watch it consistently. And then I got back into it. It was like a little bit after COVID, like when people were starting to get to come back, and I definitely watched the first SmackDown back where everybody came back when it was like Edge and Dominic and Ray versus I can't remember who the three were that they fought. It was the first like full attendance thing in like over a year and a half because of COVID.
Yeah.
And it was leading up to Money in the Bank between Edge and Roman, and that's when Cena returned, and then that's when I really got back into it. And then a month later, CM Punk returned. Maybe not even a month,
Yeah.
but you know. So that's when I
Never forget
picked
that.
it back up.
Cool.
But yeah.
Well, you can
Yeah.
go also.
Yeah.
You said you were born in a wrestling ring, but you can elaborate on that.
Yeah, so yeah, I pretty much ever since I can remember, used to have like old wrestling DVDs, and my family was huge into wrestling. Take me to shows like when I was in the womb and afterwards.
Yeah.
And even before, my uncle used to go to old ECW shows when they were in North Carolina, and they were
a couple shows with your uncle.
Yeah, good times. He doesn't go as hard as he used to anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, went to so many independent wrestling shows over the years. Grew up going to those a lot. Of course, watched Raw, SmackDown, TNA.
TNA. What y'all know about TNA?
Yeah, just recently
Impact.
just recently returned to TNA. So that's pretty nice.
I know nothing, so don't ask me anything.
It's okay. Braven's here to
that's-
supervise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He's also his computer is giving us SmackDown, so
yeah.
I'm the one that came up with the idea.
But I mean, wrestling has just always been there, like for me and with me. Yeah, you can literally ask me anything. I used to watch like old '80s pay-per-views just because.
I did that for a while too. Just because I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna turn these on. It's like before I went to bed and stuff. I just like turn them on and like watch a little bit.
What's one of your do y'all have like a favorite old like pay-per-view? Like 80s, 90s?
I was just gonna bring up like my favorite match of all time. Either WrestleMania 10, Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels, ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship.
It's the first one, right? Isn't the first ladder match? Isn't that how they market it?
Yeah, first ladder
it wasn't
match.
like-
It wasn't the first ever. The first one happened in Smoky Mountain Wrestling.
Yeah.
I cannot forget about that. But then after that, I would probably say WrestleMania 12. Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels again. Shawn Michaels was great back in the day.
He was kind of the
Iron Man
worst,
match. He was also one of the worst.
but
Until
one of the best. So it's
yeah,
kind of weird.
until Undertaker broke his back in a casket match, and then he found Jesus.
Found Jesus Christ.
Amen. And changed his life around, and still performed excellently afterwards. I mean,
Yeah.
WrestleMania 25
Some
against
would
the Undertaker.
Some would say he was in his prime at that point, but I disagree. But a lot of people think that's his best era.
When did he break his back?
1998.
As I say, 'cause he came back.
He came back in 2002 against Triple H. His first
That
match
great
back
match,
in a unsanctioned, no holds barred match at SummerSlam.
SummerSlam, yeah.
Yep.
I've seen that match. That's probably one of my favorite ones.
That was on. So I had a just going back to my wrestling DVDs. I had a From the Vault Shawn Michaels, which had all his matches that I just listed on there. So I grew up pretty much watching Shawn Michaels.
He's the best.
So yeah,
One of the best. It's Kevin
One
Owens
of the
versus
best.
Orton
Mr.
right now,
WrestleMania himself.
I guess. Or Kevin Owens and Orton
Yeah.
versus
Yeah, it's a tag team.
Owens and Orton versus Waller and A-Town down, Mr. Austin Theory.
down. How do you feel about Austin Theory, actually?
Former two-time Firestar Pro Wrestling Champion. Shout out to Firestar. Greensboro. I love Austin Theory. So he's a little hometown boy.
I think he's finally getting his feet under him.
Yeah.
a little.
He's probably gonna have a little babyface turn soon.
I think so, too. Against Waller.
Possibly.
Yeah. WrestleMania?
No.
You thinking after WrestleMania?
After WrestleMania.
During WrestleMania,
there's-
they're going to turn on each other?
There's too many things happening in
I was
WrestleMania.
about to say there's too many things. It's
Yeah.
gonna be overshadowed either
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, I think that's gonna
It's
be.
going to be a Kevin Owens Chris Jericho situation. I mean, didn't they get, like, what?
You just made the list.
The third match of WrestleMania? And Jericho was pissed off about that? Because he thought their story deserved more? Even though I was kind of like,
Well, their story
Their
was
story
good
was
until they broke apart. Then it, in my opinion, I think that's where everyone lost interest. I think they did it too soon.
yeah. I was really enjoying it.
Oh yeah.
I was wanted to keep going.
I mean, it was good for Owens to win a title from it.
Yeah.
But
I thought it was a good reveal too. I
know
like
whose
that.
fault it
Why
is?
is my name on the list? Or like,
Yeah.
why is my name here in his list of KO? I thought that was kind of creative, but
yeah,
little
that was
too
a nice little. The only one of the good things Kevin Dunn ever did for WWE's camera work.
Kevin Dunn,
Yeah.
he's gone now, right?
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah,
So that's
which
why.
is good, which
yeah,
is why you can tell like some the camera work and stuff has been like 10 times better.
presentation
Wait, who?
has increased.
Kevin Dunn was basically the guy in charge of what would you call it? Operating the camera.
Oh, really?
Like what was
Head of
shown
camera
on live
production.
TV at what time?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just production in general. And he was known for kind of showing the wrong things at the wrong time, or he really liked to do that Zoom thing that just happened. like a lot. He's known for one of the ones I remember is when AJ Styles debuted. We got to see Roman Reigns' face instead of the
AJ
Titantron. So
out.
when everyone started freaking out, we were like, "Who is it?" Well, we kind of knew, but like,
Yeah.
I like to see the Titantrons that way. The reveal is
I
better.
don't know about you. I didn't know at all. I was like, oh
Was that a
man.
big rumor at the time?
Yeah, and what but the thing is,
Like number 3
AJ
or something?
Styles wanted to come out number 2, and WWE said no. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah, he wanted to come out as number 2.
Who came out at number 2?
Rusev.
Who freaking cares? Rusev Day.
No, that was League of Nations at the time, man.
Yeah, I forgot that wasn't even
League of Nations. Gosh,
Yeah,
remember them?
Sheamus, Alberto Del Rio.
Who's the other one?
Wade Barrett,
Rusev
right?
and then
Wade Barrett.
Wade
Well,
Barrett.
Wade Barrett, right? Yeah, he was the England representative.
Dude, Wade Barrett's been in so many factions with England, like as his like main thing.
Their whole thing was like, we're better than America, right?
Yeah.
It kind of was. And then WrestleMania, all those dudes came out and buried him, all those legends, and then we
Yeah.
never heard from them again.
Yeah.
Shawn
And they've
Michaels,
never
Mick Foley.
recovered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never recovered from it.
It was pretty dumb.
Yeah.
But speaking of WrestleMania, what are we thinking? What are we thinking this year?
I want to ask Tyler first. I want to hear because I haven't heard from him since Royal Rumble, really.
Okay.
So
Tyler,
I
what
want
you think?
Tyler to go first on this one.
So, I have it here. So far we have
You got
Seth
something pulled up,
Rollins. Yeah.
Cool.
I have Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Which I guess it can be confirmed since McIntyre's been trolling a lot on Twitter and
Dude, his
various
tweets
social
are-
medias.
His tweets are so good.
Not as good as Dijak, but
I think it's up there with Dijax.
I'm not as good as Dijak.
Okay.
But
Love Dijak,
we
though.
knew that it was going to be Seth Rollins and CM Punk. Like we
Yeah.
knew that was the original plan. WWE doesn't have to come out and say it for us to know.
We're
Jeez.
smart.
But
God, that match would have. God, that match would have been good.
the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Going back to Elimination Chamber. I don't know. I mean, I guess.
I thought Elimination Chamber was fine.
But do we think that McIntyre is going to take the title off Rollins at Mania?
I think
think
so.
Are they going to still go with this like whole, well, you know, if Punk won the Rumble, then we're going to have Punk take the title off Rollins? As we've seen recently in recent weeks on Raw, Damian Priest has been threatening Gunther and cashing in on the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh. I guess it could
So-
be a championship.
Yeah.
Maybe they're swerving us a little bit. I still want to see maybe a Rollins retaining over McIntyre and possibly a Priest cash in.
Ooh.
But I also could see where they have McIntyre going over Rollins and then them cashing in on McIntyre. But it was set up for a heel versus heel feud,
Yeah.
and I don't know if that's where they're wanting to go.
Haven't McIntyre and the Judgment Day been like a thing already too?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like,
I don't think that would work. I would like
I need clarification here. What is Rollins?
Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I know.
What is Rollins?
Like
Oh,
face or heel?
face or heel? Face.
He's more
he's
face
a
right now.
face.
Yeah,
right
for
now,
sure.
He's
because
pretty
originally
babyface.
wasn't he a heel?
Yeah.
Yeah, as the Visionary, he was originally as a heel, correct.
Okay, I'm making sure
He's
I'm just
kinda-
keeping up.
He's flip flop.
So for those who don't know, face and heel. Face is the good guy. Heel would be the bad guy.
Sometimes it's a little harder to define.
Some people are called tweeners, which are in betweens. So like,
Oh, so
funny
that's basically what Seth is.
no,
No, he's pretty hardcore
No.
babyface.
He's-
Yeah, right
I
now
th-
he's a babyface. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Mm.
think you think if Punk would have stayed, he would have went heel.
Yeah, if Punk didn't get hurt, Seth would definitely be a heel going into that.
Yeah,
You think so? Because he was still a face before that. So when would they have turned him? Probably, you think?
Well, I think when he was screaming bloody murder at him at Survivor Series, I think that was them trying to convey there is a distaste from Rollins to Punk, and they wouldn't do Punk heel right off the bat.
No,
Was
like
Oh, I was just gonna ask: was the original plan confirmed that it was supposed to be Punk winning the Rumble?
I mean, there's no original plan confirmed thing. They're not going to release.
I didn't know
They're
they were
in-
gonna let Cody still win it and then have Punk win the Chamber.
that's. So that brings me, yeah. So that was also a theory that I've read, that they were gonna have Punk do the aggressive, clawing, doing whatever it takes to finally get that main event at WrestleMania. I wouldn't have minded it, but I don't think no offense to Punk, but I don't know if like he could have gotten through that chamber.
I don't
You
know.
know?
Yeah, Chamber's a hard.
Not only that, they had Randy Orton in.
Yeah.
Well,
Orton. Speaking of Orton in a chamber, Orton sells like crazy, like
Yeah.
crazy good.
Yeah.
I was straight up scared for that man. I was like,
Yeah.
is he? Oh, all right. Like I
Well-
was like, dang.
the chamber's still dangerous, but they've made it a lot safer than what it used to be.
For sure.
Yeah.
I agree. And that's why people are kind of like turned off from the chamber now.
Because it's not as intimidating.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's for the.
Still
It's a
some
better
cool stuff.
structure.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a
for
better
sure.
structure. When I first unveiled it, 2016,
The chamber.
the new one, the new design.
Because
Because I think that's when Bray won the title.
When Bray. Oh man, back in the
20.
days,
Was it 16 or 17?
I
It
think
was,
so.
it was going into WrestleMania 33.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But it would have been 2017 then, like early 2017.
Okay.
They did the chamber. I thought. They did, well, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, 33 was 17, wasn't it?
As I say, because I thought for a time Elimination Chamber was in December.
It
Because
used to
when
be.
yeah, exactly. So
Didn't
that's why I was like, it might have been
I
December
don't-
20 or
It
2016.
might have been.
I don't know. We're
Oh,
splitting
it
hairs
was.
here, but
It was because Orton won the Rumble
To face Bray.
to face Bray. But
Yeah.
it was before. It was after Bray won the title. So you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. They didn't change it, but the chamber moved
Yeah.
to February.
yeah, interesting. But yeah, I mean, I think the chamber match was still still pretty good, but there is a level of physicality that isn't there anymore with it.
I agree. They don't do a lot of stuff on the outside anymore. There wasn't really many spots other than Logan jumping off the top of the pod in the men's.
Yeah, and I think because here's the thing: this year's Elimination Chamber, yeah, not a lot of spots, but last year's there was like
Yeah, last year's was.
a spot fest. Like it was
Yeah.
just like
But
ridiculous.
also, it was very easy to tell who was going to win that one.
yeah,
This year, it was kind of rough. Because, like,
I figured it was between Randy and
McIntyre.
yeah.
that was definitely who it was, and
Yeah.
anyone else would have been like, no, they're not.
I mean, I think it's still, like, as being, like, a smart fan, or a smart, as they call them, it's hard. A smart mark.
It's a funny word. It's a funny
Yeah,
word.
it's a funny word. It's. I try to watch it as a fan, as just basic fan,
I know. I really try to also.
and I want to. And watching the Rumble, it gave me like I was a fan in that moment. Like having Punk come back, one of my favorites growing up.
I was probably gonna cry at one point.
And, he's finally getting that shine and whatnot after all these years back in WWE. Finally, it was a tough pill to swallow. What happened?
Yeah, it was a tough night.
Yeah, it was a very rough night. I didn't sleep that night.
Did you really not?
I didn't sleep.
It sucked.
And the next night, he was on Raw. And he's in a arm sling and
I can't. I'm sorry.
and then-
I'm watching Braven.
and I cried. I cried during that promo. I'll be honest.
Which? Oh, the promo. Yeah.
And then
on Raw. Was it Raw?
yeah.
The next day?
and I saw him on the WWE.com
I didn't
video,
like it, yeah.
and he was going to Cody, and Hog was crying. Man, that pulled some heartstrings. I'll be honest. It was rough.
So
But,
did he get hurt in the match, or did he get hurt in?
Yeah. He
Oh.
he tore his other tricep. So
okay.
he tore his it was his right one this time. He tore his left one back in AEW.
Well, Orton and
Yeah. I mean, that was obvious. No offense.
Which I want to make a quick connection. If you remember back when Edge returned in 2020,
Yep.
a few
I
months
watched
later,
that. That was crazy.
yeah,
That
a
was-
few months later, at the greatest wrestling match ever, Backlash against Orton, he tore both his triceps in that match. Edge did.
Yeah.
So I think there's kind of like a common theme with like older wrestlers, like not necessarily like coming back after a while, because like Punk was kind of like he was wrestling in AEW, but he took some time off.
Yeah.
Even though you can train as much as possible, like
a
in the
little
background, but yeah, and I know you can't really tell what happens a lot, but I don't know. Older wrestlers and their triceps, man. It's like
They just don't mix.
they just don't mix,
They
I
just don't mix
guess.
together. But yeah, getting back onto the WrestleMania point. Seth. I mean, I think McIntyre. It just depends on which way they want to go. I can see it going
I
both
think-
ways.
I think it'll depend on Cody and Seth versus Rock and Roman night 1. I think it'll depend on that match.
Because yeah, it's showing night 2 first. Because then night 2, the next match is of
Which
course.
they don't even have that tag team match confirmed, but they've been talking about it, so we don't even know. We don't even know.
I don't know. Wikipedia's may be wrong.
But they might confirm it after tonight.
They might. They probably will.
Yeah.
But we can go to night to be announced. We got Io Sky and Bailey, which I am excited for. I think that match is gonna be.
I think that match
Bring
will
that
be
back over
really
here.
good. Huh?
Bring that back over here.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
I was like, say, I haven't. I would like to read them as well.
There's a security team here for Seth and Cody. They're sharing a locker room.
How cute.
I don't know. There's a lot of security.
Yeah, the Rock could plow through there.
Yeah.
I've seen Black Adam.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, shout out to our Black Adam video.
Oh yeah, Black Adam. We did talk about Black Adam.
I forgot we made a video about that.
Yeah.
It's the only DC movie
Yeah, that
I've ever
movie.
seen.
That
And
movie
was
is
a
very
pretty bad
forgettable.
one.
Yeah. Wait, what did you say, Tyler?
That movie is very forgettable.
Yeah, the movie
It is
very
very
bad.
forgettable. So mid.
It was very bad. But
Gosh.
yeah, Io Sky, Bailey. I'm excited for that one. I think that story needs to get a little bit more.
It needs
to get
more love.
going a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I think it has the opportunity to get really good.
Yeah, I think Bailey will win. I think Bailey will.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. They've done so much now that it's kind of hard for Bailey not.
Yeah. She's
like,
put so much into that character she has now.
Is that probably the main event in night one, you think? Or is that going to be the tag match?
I would
probably?
like it to be, but I know it's not going to
It's
be.
probably going to be the tag match.
That-
It should be.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
the tag match.
I think it's going to be, even though Bailey won the Royal Rumble, so she should main event.
Well, I mean,
But-
not every Royal Rumble winner has been able to main event every time.
I
Like,
know,
Seth
but
didn't get
that's how they
to-
market it, you know?
That's how it should have been. Like
Yeah.
Seth should have got.
Are
that
you
main
kidding me?
event
They are
too.
marketing the crap out of this Rock thing right now. So
Yeah, so that's the other thing. Like, but how they explain the Royal Rumble is whoever wins the Royal Rumble main events WrestleMania.
normally.
Well,
That's what they say before every Royal Rumble.
if we go back to you brought up Seth winning the Rumble, but you also had the Women's Royal Rumble where.
Yeah. Well, that was before they did the whole night two stuff too. Night
Yeah,
one and
so
night two.
it's kind of hard for
I think
if you
that's why they
have.
started doing that.
Wasn't that the first women's Royal Rumble, or was that the
yeah, there's so many
That was the
matches now.
second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the one before was Asuka.
Yeah,
But they didn't main event either. She didn't main
No.
event hers.
The first women's main event wasn't until WrestleMania 35, where Rollins won the first match and then Becky won the last match.
Yeah.
Even though I'm kind of getting sick of Becky Lynch, I'm kind of digging Rhea and Becky.
I mean,
I think that would be kind of good.
there's still time for that to turn into.
What'd you say?
Rhea and Becky Lynch are wrestling, and I said, even though I'm getting sick of Becky, I like that match is probably going to be pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dylan. And
Word.
Also, you bring up the fact about that last year WrestleMania, Rhea didn't get the main event either.
You know, which sucks. And
That
they stole the
match
show.
cool.
Yeah, and they
That
stole the
match
show.
was-
Now, granted,
The tag match.
the tag match was also really good.
What was
But
the tag match?
Sami Zayn and Kevin
Usos
Owens versus the
versus
Usos.
Sami and Kevin.
Oh right, and then they took that
That was a great
that match was great.
That
As
match
someone who
cooked.
has loved Sami Zayn from like El Generico days, you know.
Who? I thought he was maintaining that orphanage down in Mexico City. El Generico. It's helping
Oh, is
little
that
children.
is
Yeah.
that what he's doing now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Sorry, I got the two mixed up.
Yeah.
I like Sammy. I like Sammy too. We'll just keep it with that.
Oh my god.
What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at Braven, to be honest. Braven thought that was really funny.
I do. I think it's
What does he think that's so funny?
I think the joke kind of flew over.
no. The joke.
I
I wasn't
explain
paying
it.
attention.
I-
so.
No, we're not going to
Okay,
explain it.
we won't explain it.
Okay, good.
Did you? Because that's him. But the
No, it's not.
Isn't that the
No,
what?
different people.
No, they're not.
Okay, let's get this clear. Because now we're going to confuse people. El Generico and Sami Zayn.
Are different people.
Are the same person, but the way the story is growing is he's down there, right?
No, Sami Zayn is a huge El Generico fan. That's why he stole all of his moves.
I hate you. He's never coming on the podcast again. Executive CEO decision right freaking
You know who
now.
El
Wow.
Generico is?
Yeah.
He's the indie wrestler.
Yeah.
Had the mask on.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
I
very-
know what you...
It's very generic.
Is very generic.
Yeah,
Except when he, has
General
that,
guy.
and
I'm getting pissed. I'm getting pissed.
so, anyways, moving on from.
This is why I
Yeah.
watch only WWE and a little bit of AEW.
Getting pissed.
So, what were we even talking about before we got into El
Sammy.
Generico?
So we're on. Yeah.
Oh, just talking about Sammy winning
Yeah.
last
You
year.
love Sammy.
It was great. I just love that.
I want to see him getting in that. Is he in the?
He's in the
Intercontinental?
gauntlet. Yeah, he's in the
Okay,
gauntlet
good.
match.
Do
this
you think
Monday.
he might?
I want to
Nope.
see him.
No, not yet.
Wait, what match is Monday?
So there's
Keeping up.
there's a gauntlet match between 6 people. Yeah, I think it's Gable, Zayn, Bronson Reed.
This is at WrestleMania.
Oh, at rest.
No. This is
at
Raw.
and it's 4 wrestlers.
Oh,
to
okay.
face
I'm sorry.
Gunther. I mean, yeah.
You're supposed to be
Ricochet.
helping me.
Sorry.
Ricochet's in
Don't
there.
listen to me.
Well, it's gonna be Gable then, right? Which I'd be down with.
I'd be down for Gable.
I would love to have Gunther and Gable at Mania. That would
cook. That would cook.
yeah.
Honestly, like I can't. That would be insane.
I just love when he suplexes people like that.
Yeah.
But we both know whoever wins the Skull match is not going to dethrone Gunther at WrestleMania. We do know this though, right? Because Ilya Dragunov is going to lose his title at Stand and Deliver.
It's like Ilya and Gunther.
Eventually, I think that
match would also cook.
I think they're going to have like a 6-month series of matches.
Honestly,
think
that's okay.
because
Now what if
I think that Ilya and Gunther will wrestle at Bash in Berlin.
Okay.
And that's where Gunther's going to lose the title. And I think Ilya is going to win it there. But that's long-term storytelling and booking, and we are not that far yet.
Yeah.
So, with that being said.
Matt, what's up?
Didn't you say something about a rumor about Damien maybe cashing in on Gunther instead, though?
Well, that's not a rumor.
We just talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
maybe
he said that on Raw, actually.
Hmm?
He said that he was going to cash in on Gunther at WrestleMania.
he said that.
But
that is a
didn't
swerve. Yeah.
I didn't watch Raw, so
it's okay.
Definitely a swerve.
It was 2 weeks ago. But
yeah, I don't.
it's okay.
I don't watch it every week.
It's okay.
I really don't.
I don't either.
I don't watch it every week. I get on
I'll
Twitter.
be honest. Yeah.
Twitter,
I either rewatch it the next day or I look at Twitter.
I've been keeping up with SmackDown though.
Sorry, X.
Over Raw?
Yeah, I just like SmackDown.
Raw is too dang long.
It is.
3 hours.
I disagree. I don't know why people are so like bent out of shape of it being 3 hours.
It used to
I
be
used to
worse.
love
I think
it.
it's gotten better. It used to be worse to the point where it was like there'd be things where I'd just be like,
It's got in from a year ago. Well, let's see. I remember when they first turned to 3 hours, and like even like the 2014 to about 2016, or actually to 2017, it was kind of rough to get through the 3 hours. But now you have. See, when it was still 3 hours during the pandemic era, that was a little. That was a little rough.
no.
The whole pandemic era was rough.
time. I think there were some shining moments, but
Oh yeah,
like
a lot of it's forgettable.
it is.
Unfortunately.
There's some things that happened where I'm like, I have no recollection of that.
I mean, we got a throwback to, instead of it being a triple threat tag team match for the tag titles, it was a triple threat match for the tag titles.
That's one of the best pandemic matches I've ever seen.
Yeah, that ladder match was very good. But
It
also,
wasn't
if it wasn't for the pandemic, we would have gotten Styles versus Undertaker in the Boneyard match. Would have had Wyatt and Cena in the Firefly Funhouse match.
Good stuff.
Um,
That's where they kind of use the production
to their
of WWE
advantage.
instead of like, you know what? Let's just
Yeah.
throw them in the ring. Let's actually have some fun with this now. There's no live crowd. We can actually kind of edit and make some good stuff.
Yeah. But it's one of those things. It's like, just like imagine WrestleMania 36 if there was a crowd though. Like,
Would have been pretty good.
I mean, you would have had McIntyre defeating Lesnar in front of 36,000 people.
Yeah. Would have been sick.
It would have been nice.
Would've
You would
been
have
like,
had The Fiend versus Cena.
Would have been sick.
You would have had Bray win and beat Cena in front of 36,000 people.
Would have been sick.
That would have been nice.
I
And a
would have
different.
for Cena. Yeah. I'm kidding.
But
I'm just saying it to make. I saw his face.
Gunther versus Gauntlet. At first I thought it said Gunther versus Gauntlet, and I was like, bro,
I want to see Cena
WrestleMania?
win a match. All right, I'm tired of him putting everybody over.
Yeah, so
Who?
they're.
John Cena.
Yeah.
But like,
Oh, so here we go.
what's the point of him winning a match? You know, what's that gonna do for him?
We
I
have
just want to see him win.
Bronson Reed, Chad Gable, JD McDonough, Ricochet, Sami Zayn, and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke ain't winning.
It's gonna be Sammy and Chad probably.
Oh man, that match gonna cook too.
Sammy.
I think Gable's going to enter number 1, and Bronson's going to be the first one, and then I think Gable's going to go through all of them, and Sami's going to be the last one.
Oh man.
But
Do you think it's gonna be Gable first, or do you think it's gonna be Sammy
I
first?
think it'll be Gable first.
I don't know.
Because you know, I thought they were gonna try to do this whole like Sammy trying to get to WrestleMania thing again,
And then he comes up short
and
again.
he's gonna be number 1, and then he's gonna like claw, and then he's gonna lose at the end.
Yeah, but if he loses at the end, then what does he have?
Oh.
What does he have at Mania? Sami Zayn. If he loses that gauntlet match, like, is he gonna?
That's kind of what I'm.
He's just gonna like
at a
insert himself
impasse.
and so it'd be a triple threat match like they did last year at Mania. I mean, Zayn, Gable, and Gunther. I mean,
that might hit. Oh, isn't Bianca and Jade probably gonna happen too?
it's been theorized.
Because we thought after Rumble because they had a moment,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm down for.
Yeah.
Bianca and Jade would be sick. But they kind of had a moment, and then they kind of haven't done anything with it since then. I don't think. Not that I can remember.
No, they've had.
Sounds like Ethan's here.
They've had.
Oh, the dogs are barking. I was just wondering. Continue.
I don't know what's going on. But a lot of them, they've just had Jade kind of going back and forth and seeing if she's going to sign, which I think she signed with SmackDown with Nick Aldis.
Oh, really?
Along with Braun Breaker. So we have Braun Breaker on SmackDown.
We love Braun.
I'm a big fan of Braun Breaker.
Oh, who's coming out now? Bobby. Oh, Bobby Lashley. For some reason, I thought Bobby Roode, and I was like, what?
I would have kind of freaked out, honestly.
I would have, too. I would have been like, what is he doing out here?
Even though he goes by Robert Roode. Not
I
Bobby
thought,
Roode,
well, the
but
entrance, Bobby Roode is also pretty big.
Robert
and
Roode.
It's like darker in his entrance, too, back when he would come out. But granted, he didn't have a fluffy jacket on or anything stylish, so.
Well, he had a nice robe that said
robe.
Glorious on the back of it because he was the glorious
I was
one.
talking about Bobby Lashley.
Robert
I
Roode.
should have guessed. Like, but
Not Bobby Roode, Robert Roode.
Robert Roode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He changed his name.
And he's production now, so.
No,
He likes
no,
it,
he's
so.
management. Or not management. He's a writer. I don't know what he's doing now, actually.
But yeah, I mean that's kind of all I have.
It's
on
backstage
WrestleMania, 'cause we
personnel.
don't really have any other like confirmed matches as of now, which is kind of rare. We're kind of like really slowly building up to. We're
Yeah.
probably not going to have everything confirmed until the weekend.
We'll probably have Balor and Priest defend the titles against Awesome Truth. R-Truth and Miz. And they're probably going to win the titles, I
Probably.
think.
I think R-Truth is really
He's
done a lot.
He's overdue a WrestleMania moment. I think
Yeah.
they're gonna give it to him.
Because like, dude.
Because I mean, it's kind of like last year when they had.
Where all the dudes at?
Where all the dudes at? Who is Bobby Lashley wrestling? Dude, first of all,
Karrion Kross.
sick. You go to commercial
Yeah.
like that.
The new presentation for this
so
was really nice.
good. Anyways.
Yeah, it's Karrion Kross, by the way. Kross and Lashley have been feuding for the last like month and a half.
Yay! You know how I feel about Karrion Kross.
I absolutely love Karrion Kross.
I liked him for a while, and then now he's like,
Well, no, his new faction's pretty good.
oh wait, isn't it
AOP,
Yeah.
him, Scarlett, Paul Ellering's
right.
back.
That's kind of been the first like kind of like, oh okay,
Wait a minute,
got a
I
little
gotta
bit
check
of
something.
little pop into it.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited where they go. Which I don't know if Lashley and the Profits were the best first feud for them, just because you have them building up Lashley and the Profits as heels, and then instantly switch them to faces.
I was gonna say 'cause I don't know how much it was working.
Because they were trying to bring them up as heels, but the crowd was just like, it's the
It's
Street Profits, like.
Montez Ford, we love him.
So they got cheered, and so they switched them back. And like, okay, well that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
And they had AOP come
Which
in.
I'm glad they recognize that's not gonna work, but
Yeah,
I think
'cause
that's kind
sometimes they do not.
of yeah. I think that's kind of been like the biggest switch from Vince to Triple H is like
We don't
Triple H
talk about
kinda
that name here.
knows, Like what?
We don't talk about that name here.
From he shall not be named
Yeah.
to Triple H.
Mhm.
I'll
Like, I
sit.
think-
No, play.
No, don't. We don't. Yeah, screw that guy. He's terrible. But like the ability to like notice when something's working and when something isn't, I think Triple H is like really good at, and like
Yeah.
actually being able to like be in tune with not giving the fans everything they want, but knowing what will be good for them to like actually digest instead of just because Vince would do the whole thing where what.
That'd be my brother. Ignore.
That's okay. His brothers are coming into the garage right now because we are in a basement.
Yes.
Might be a little loud here. His truck's coming in.
And they're jamming music.
Just walks in. Yeah, I was saying something. It just went away. You know how that goes. You get distracted, and thoughts just leave your brain.
Yeah, what are we doing here? Why am I here?
Yeah, why do I have a mic in my hand?
Oh
why
my
am I
gosh.
sitting with these people? What is
Who are
going
you?
on?
what's happening? I don't even know.
Yeah,
No.
for real. I was trying to say what was up on SmackDown, but literally nothing's going
Yeah,
on.
there's a commercial break.
Yeah.
So we're taking a
So-
commercial break.
Yep, you're low enough.
It's okay. Y'all can walk through. It's all good.
It's okay.
Make a cameo.
It's all right. Yeah. Yeah.
We're actually recording. Hey, get out. No.
We're gonna get canceled.
Anyway,
My brother, ladies and gentlemen.
Anyways,
I don't know which one it was, but
it was definitely the one that said, "I'm gonna say the."
Whoa, wait a minute.
That's what he said.
I know, but that's assuming something to me. Wait a minute.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that's what he was saying.
I'm playing.
I'm throwing words in my mouth.
so along with WrestleMania weekend, we also have NXT Stand and Deliver. Do we want to talk about NXT?
What is it?
What do y'all know? You know what NXT is.
I'm playing.
What's even happening to Stand and Deliver right now?
Well, recently on Vengeance Day, we had Trick Mello Gang break up. Carmelo Hayes has turned on Trick Williams.
Oh yeah, that's
like the only
right.
name I know right now.
Whoop that trick.
Whoop that trick, indeed.
Whoop that trick.
This past Tuesday on NXT, we had Roadblock. So we had Tony D'Angelo versus Carmelo Hayes. Winner faces Ilya Dragunov at Stand and Deliver for the NXT title. And
I don't think Carmelo's gonna do it again.
And Trick Williams came out and cost Mello the match. So
What?
Tony D'Angelo would be facing Ilya Dragunov for the NXT Championship at Stand and Deliver.
Exciting.
Eventually.
I'm not very excited for it right now. You told me that, and I was like, eh.
Well, with the way they're building up,
What the?
Tony D.
Oh.
It's I like it. It's different. It's a nice change of pace from your gimmicks. That's something that haven't seen in a while since Deuce and Domino back in 2008.
Ooh, Scarlett Bordeaux.
Listen, all right.
Very nice to look at. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not gonna go in. You guys can look her up. She's walking out with Karen Cross. Like I see it and I have to comment. All right.
And then the other only match.
They do not speak for the brand of
is,
company.
When you're on a beautiful mountain range, do you not feel like you have to say something when you see it? You're on Blue Ridge, right? You go to this outlook.
It looks like every other mountain I've looked at, Dylan.
Ooh.
Dang, so you think Scarlett Bordeaux isn't attractive?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
What you trying to say?
I'm just saying that.
It's a bad analogy.
No, like yeah, but like listen, you gotta acknowledge it. Acknowledge.
Oh my god.
Yes.
All right. See. No. All right. Well, let's get into that.
Yeah.
Let's get into. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a good switch.
All right.
What does that mean?
All right, let's get
explain
into-
to me.
yeah, let's get into
I
this.
like to skip to this just because I've seen that online. Like it means something. I don't know.
Context. Roman Reigns acknowledged, quote unquote, acknowledged Roman as his tribal chief. They raised the ones up. Rock does this.
No.
One's a specific-
No. So he did that first when he came out with Roman to talk to him. He did that. He did that.
And it was like,
And then he did it again, and then Paul Heyman noticed.
ooh.
So Heyman was kind of like, when he did that, he was like, huh.
He's like, put your thumb down.
You idiot. Nudge him. Yeah.
Senior
I
citizen.
have a theory. I want you guys to
Also,
hear me
Paul
out.
Heyman, congrats, Hall of Famer.
Yep, congrats.
Congrats,
Congrats.
Paul Heyman.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hall of
Dr.
Fame.
Hall of Fame.
First inductee announced. Which we can also talk about that here shortly. Let me just. open-
Anyways,
Let's do the finger thing. We're going on 2 minutes.
Yes, I have a theory. I have a theory.
you said, hey, listen.
Let's do the acknowledge thing first.
You said that. You walked into that one. Oh my god.
Tonight ain't the night.
Oh my god, Scarlett Bordeaux. They just showed her and she went away. Anyways.
I like to change seats with somebody. I know I'm doing all of this.
Who else would know how to do that, though?
I like
trust
Matt to change seats.
You trust Matt to manage all this?
Wait, what am I doing?
Yeah, see, he's not even paying attention.
He's not.
I'm
paying
trying
attention.
to. I have this assignment that my teacher.
Are
just
you
emailed-
kidding me? Or
No,
are you actually doing
my
homework
teacher?
right now?
My teacher emailed me that I emailed it the wrong way or something like that, and it won't open. So I gotta fix this. It's my final project.
What's up?
So back to my theory.
Yes,
Okay.
I like to know your theory. I
What
would
did y'all
really like
say?
to know your theory.
What did y'all say y'all wanted me to do? What did he say?
It was a joke.
It was a joke, and it went over your head. 'Cause you
Sit
weren't
down,
paying
shut up, and know your role.
All right,
Know your role.
Oh, I guess that's all.
It's that Facebook Marketplace belt.
It's an actual good belt. Shut up. It's a replica belt. It's just.
Dude, that was like pleather. Like, what do you mean?
I know, Matt.
I think it looks
It's
better
because
than
you
it.
said I'm going to bring up Facebook Marketplace. Who's to say what that guy did to that belt?
Dude, I don't know, but it was in great
Can I look at
condition.
How he wore it.
Okay, it's got some weight to it. officially licensed by WWE, so
It's I'm not down. It's real. I like when
I
I
was.
lifted it. I was like, okay, you were.
Yeah.
I was.
I think it looks better.
I lifted it earlier, so I was like, it's
Mine's worth like 1,000 more than yours, buddy.
Whoa.
Why would you pay that?
Why would you pay that?
Well, oh wait.
I didn't
so-
pay
he-
it.
he's not saying
I
he-
said
it was-
it's worth
Oh.
1,000 more.
No, I didn't say that.
I
I'm just saying.
I now understand what you meant.
I'm
'cause
saying
it's
the
autographed.
design.
Yeah,
The design of
okay.
it's mid.
What makes it mid?
It's just a big W. There's nothing special about it.
That's okay.
There's nothing special.
You're right. Hey, listen. Actually,
The only thing-
I like this version of it. I did not like the red,
Oh, the red was
the
terrible.
Universal stuff. I just didn't like it.
I think you're just a hater.
Do you not? Did we watch that SummerSlam
We
together?
did watch SummerSlam
And we were like-
2016 together.
We were like, wait. I thought we were getting trolled.
I
I legitimately thought that was like a joke.
honestly didn't think it was gonna be the same thing as the WWE title, but a different belt color. I mean,
I was like,
there were
okay.
so many.
And I was like, what if it
yeah.
goes to SmackDown? And you know what they did? You know what they did, Tyler?
They
changed it to blue.
Hey, as much as I love talking about titles, acknowledge theory. Go.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, the
Braven-
theory.
he's ready. He's ready for this podcast.
I-
Whatever.
So,
No. I'm.
Me too.
no, this is a 2-hour podcast, Raven.
What?
We're going all SmackDown.
Yeah, you're going all SmackDown.
Oh shoot.
Did you not know that?
Dude, I'm had to like put Ethan in my place.
Tyler
or
has
something.
hijacked this
I'm
podcast.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm
no, we're not doing
kidding. I'm
that.
kidding. No.
Absolutely not.
But this theory.
Yeah.
So with the whole because Rock has watched the show for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
He knows what Roman does.
Mm-hmm. He's not
So-
stupid.
Yeah.
Is he dumb?
So I think that Cody Rhodes, has planted the Rock in the bloodline
Mhm.
from the inside out.
Mhm.
But I think Roman has planted Rollins against Rhodes.
See, I also have been thinking about that. What if they do a double turn?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
thinking,
Cody and Rock versus Rollins and
No.
Well,
So what they're
everybody's
gonna?
been
I think
saying
it's gonna
that,
happen
though.
at Mania,
It's
right?
nothing like too
Appa-
new.
apparently not, Matt.
Everybody,
Apparently
like,
not.
like the Rock turns against Roman, like that whole thing.
So
and then-
Rock's gonna turn against Roman, and then Rollins is gonna turn against Cody.
Oh, that would be insane.
but
Okay.
I've heard Rollins
So-
night 1, Rock night 2.
I
No.
heard that, and then I heard it at the same time.
That's what I've heard.
Rollins and McIntyre is on night 2, as well as Rhodes and Reigns. The tag match will probably be on night 1.
Yeah.
So,
But I'm heard that it would be during the tag match. That's what I've heard.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But there's a stipulation now for the tag match at tag match at WrestleMania that if Rock and Reigns wins, then the Bloodline can interfere, and it'll be under Bloodline rules.
Because I honestly think Rock and Reigns are gonna win, and Rollins is gonna turn. Right? That's where we're going.
Which you can't have Rock and Reigns lose to Cody and Seth on night 1.
You can't do that.
But can you have Cody and Seth lose though? With Cody going into like the biggest match of his career thus far, and you're also having Seth going into a pretty big match as well against McIntyre. Do you have both of them lose going into night 2 in the title matches versus having them win and look strong going in? Which I don't think.
I
It's
mean, if
like
Rollins turns on Rhodes-
Rollins has helped Reigns before.
Yep.
Cannot forget Money in Bank, like Matt mentioned earlier. He helped Reigns beat Edge.
Like, I do think if they do lose, Rollins is gonna have to turn. I think that's the only way they can do it. Because if they can't lose clean.
I can see your theory because like then if the bloodline does intervene, that means Rock can intervene, and then like during the fight, like because bloodline rules. Like, does that mean like the Rock can intervene like in the fight?
Yeah,
as
any
well?
member of the Bloodline can, but no one can't if
Yes.
they're not part of the Bloodline.
Yes.
So Rollins wouldn't be able to. But,
Rollins wouldn't be able to,
but the
but
Rock
Rock could. So they're thinking Rock could turn on Reigns during that moment,
Uh-huh.
or they could have Cody and Seth win and Bloodline be banned, and then Seth cost Cody.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah, okay.
Do you think Cody's gonna lose again though? You really
That'd be
think so?
funny.
Let me tell you,
No.
that would be hilarious.
No.
Listen,
Not the second year. No.
I
way.
think he should get it just because it's 40 years. But
I
that's just-
think Cody is going to win, but
We all know that Cody is going to win, but we
Yeah.
all said that last year too.
that is true.
We said it last year
You got a point.
because, like,
I wasn't
honestly,
part of it
going
last
into
year.
it, I remember watching it. I was like, as night 2 was going on, I was like, man, are they really going to have Cody win this?
Yeah.
Like, but it was like, no, is Reigns winning?
There was a point where I was like, "Oh, Cody's
well,
winning."
Yeah.
I watched that match recently just so I know. Like I got caught up on
Yeah.
everything.
Mhm.
It got silent for the good last part of that match. Like
Even
and
when you
then-
know the result, like it's still like, dang, like Cody like had it. Like
yeah, he had it in the bloodline,
Yep.
and then I mean I
So-
watched that and like watching the Rumble. That was the like with y'all for the first time.
yeah,
The silence in the arena and in the building that we were in because we were all watching it. No one said a word.
when Cody and Punk were.
Yeah.
I was the only one
No.
that reacted.
We
I
were-
gasped. I was like, and then I just turned over. I was like, I went and I whispered to Braven. I was like, don't say nothing right now.
Oh yeah, when Punk
I
was
saw
eliminated,
you two, I was like,
Punk was eliminated. Me and Tyler had to legitimately sit there for like, I don't know how long.
We could,
it felt like
like-
eternity.
Like Ethan was staring at me.
Yeah,
and I
we
was
went
like-
through the entire press conference and didn't say a word.
Yeah, those.
Honestly,
Well,
And
Dylan did.
I talked
Dylan
because they were
did.
asking questions and you weren't going to talk. So I was like,
That
okay,
was-
I'll talk.
I was going through it.
Yeah, like I was like, all right. And
Yeah,
I was
like I said, I
complaining
didn't
'cause I was like,
sleep.
bro, like
I
what?
didn't sleep.
And I do admit they have
Oh,
done
Bobby's getting hit.
a great job with. Oh, yep, they are. Oh, Street Profits are coming out.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Like that. I think they've done a good job of like because at first when Cody won, I was like, we're doing this again.
Yeah,
But I think they've done a good job of making this something new and fresh.
and now I'm thinking about it. I think Cody was always supposed to win.
Yeah,
I don't think Punk was gonna win at all.
which sucks.
Yeah, which kind of sucks to like hindsight 2020 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Looking back on it, because
You don't think Punk called an audible
no,
when he injured himself,
No.
or when he got injured?
no, I don't think so. Because the way they've been doing it, all back-to-back Rumble winner, back-to-back 2023 and 2024
Yeah.
Royal Rumble winner,
Just to get here, you know, he's done all he can to get here, and he's back, and
Right.
it's his story.
and now honestly, I hope he loses
Whoa.
because then he can third time's a charm,
Oh my gosh.
let's not do no third
win the
time.
Rumble, third year in a row,
What the freak?
enter in at number 1
honestly, because here's the thing.
because he is here what
If he
14.
loses this year, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna think that is so funny. That is so funny if he loses this year.
way, bro. Please, God.
Because here's the thing. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna laugh and I'm gonna call Matt.
We're gonna be in the same room. We're watching night 2, aren't we?
No, you won't.
I don't know.
Yeah, we
actually.
will, Braven. Your wedding's night 1.
I don't know actually because
Yes,
Sunday
I know my wedding is night 1, but you gotta understand, he's still got to go back to.
I have class the next day.
Yeah, so he's gonna be.
I thought you.
You'll be in the same chat probably, but you will not
that's
be in the
Arcade
same
baby.
room.
I swear, if
Someone
they do
punt
it,
kicked a baby.
if they don't let Cody win this freaking WrestleMania, bro.
What the heck did you just say?
If they don't let Cody
Did
win
a
this
word
freaking
punt kick.
WrestleMania, I'm not gonna watch it no more. I'm done.
Are you really?
I'm done.
I'll hold you to it.
You can't. I don't freaking care.
Team
I will-
AEW baby.
I'll replace him. It's
Team
fine.
AEW.
Hey, Dub. All elite.
I don't
I'll
know.
replace him. It's fine.
Hey,
Matthew
Okada's
Morrison
there
is
now,
all
so-
elite.
It's true.
Okada's there now, so
Yeah, wait, you want to talk about that? You want to?
I
Have you
honestly am
seen?
so lukewarm on it. Like I
Have you?
no thought- I
Have
no
you
thought.
seen the contract that they gave him?
Uh-uh.
$4.5 million a year.
What
A
the heck
year?
did
A
you just
year.
That has
say?
to be one of the highest.
I'm
paying
in the wrong
contracts ever.
business.
Romans is like 5, I think, right?
I don't know. I don't really pay attention.
Bobby
to contracts.
lost.
That's fine.
Cool. Didn't ask.
AOP. He's holding a. Oh, he has a glove. He's kind of scary.
Who, the old man?
Yeah, that's Paul Ellering
Paul
to you.
Ellering, yep. Yeah. Okay, I can dig it. They look good, all of them together.
Okay.
So, anyway, what were you saying?
1 hour.
Were you saying something?
Are we cutting it?
No.
No, we can keep going.
No, we're still going.
Yeah.
No.
If you have something to say, go
Go,
ahead.
go for it. We
If you have something to say, say it.
let's say, I'm not
Dang.
cutting it in the middle of us doing something. I'm just saying that we're.
Yeah. Just in the middle of a sentence.
There is no cutoff time for Hog Rider Radio. There is no cutoff time.
I'll have a good time.
Third.
Or I'll have a good read for like when to cut things off.
I've
So
got
we're good.
I've got people coming, but like they can sit down. I hate you guys.
All right, so we have. We're gonna switch over to AEW real quick.
Just for a little
Since we're
bit.
talking
I
about
know
it,
y'all
kinda.
don't know, like.
That's fine.
And I don't want it to be like just me and Tyler.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I got a
Let's
message.
play
I got a message, Ethan. So.
So we've had AEW Revolution this past Sunday.
Yeah. Kyle O'Reilly's back, right? Core.
Yeah. So
Yay.
yeah. Kyle O'Reilly returned.
We saw him return for a debut.
Yeah, he debuted.
Cool. We saw him debut at Holiday Bash 2021.
So
Kind of cool.
they had a pre-show matches.
They had pre-show.
They did. They had a 12-man tag team match.
All right, so 2v2v2v2v2.
No, 6v6.
Oh, screw that, man. Is it
They-
Tornado?
No, they had
Oh my god.
they had the Bang Bang Scissor Gang.
Okay, yeah.
You know who
Is-
that is?
Wait,
Rey Mysterio's on
Bang
screen.
Bang. Scissor Gang. So
That is not Rey Mysterio, but
that is
Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee. It's okay. It's okay.
saw Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, he's getting into it. All right.
All I saw was Rey Mysterio's name pop up, and I went, "Oh, guy wearing a mask." That's all I saw.
He is wearing a Mysterio
Okay.
shirt.
Yeah. Well, he is a big fan of Mysterio.
You can see
He is a luchador.
the way he is.
What? Like that's why I said Rey Mysterio like popped up on here, and I saw the Mysterio shirt. I went, "Oh, okay."
Santos Escobar.
Oh, okay.
Santos
Never mind.
Escobar.
I got it now.
That meme's still funny. I will laugh at that meme forever. But anyways.
So we had the Bang Bang Scissor Gang.
Yeah.
The acclaimed Billy Gunn, and Austin and Colton Gunn and Jay White. That's the Bang Bang Scissor Gang. They are the Ring of Honor 6-man tag champs, the Trios champions, and the AEW Trios champions.
You gotta love it, you know. All
So-
the champions.
They defeated Jeff Jarrett, Sonam Singh, Jay Lethal, Willie Mack, and Private Party.
Jay Lethal.
Woo! No, double J. That's JARRETT for you. They did
a
a
lot of stuff.
spot. They did a spot where all of them. They had Jeff Jarrett in the ring doing his walk,
Yeah.
and they had all the other 5 members on the outside do it in unison.
Okay.
It,
I have kind of like my interest rate AEW is kind of it's done this so much recently.
yeah.
But one thing I will always compliment them on is in-ring entertainment. They are like next level. Like whether it's good wrestling, whether it's
Speaking
hilarious.
of Mountain Rages on SmackDown.
Tiffany Stratton,
Um,
talent, bro. Not only that, she does look great.
I acknowledge.
Looks amazing. I acknowledge. So talented. I can't
So-
wait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to see
she
what they
was. She carried that elimination
Yeah.
chamber match.
I agree.
do. Ethan.
Ethan's here.
He's probably on the way.
So
That'd be James.
Oh, okay.
we had a.
You don't watch wrestling.
So we had a pretty long show.
That's what I heard, and that's kind of my issue with AEW. So, like, there's a lot of matches.
a lot of 15 to 25-minute matches. So they kicked off the show.
Yeah.
Um,
Banger. I hope.
Well, it was Christian Cage
Okay.
versus Daniel Garcia.
Your daddy's dead.
Yeah. So Christian being over as all get out.
Yeah.
Christian retained.
Yep, good.
With the patriarchy in his corner.
Good. That's what I
Um,
like to hear.
by pinfall. I really hate that I didn't buy this pay-per-view.
I can't, man. I only did it one
like-
time. It was the time when CM Punk wrestled. He came back.
The only
Only time.
pay-per-views I have bought was that one. It was All Out.
And then Bryan Danielson and Adam Cole came out at the end, and I was freaking out. There's a video of me, and I sent it.
Also
to them. It's
bought-
hilarious.
All In or All Out in Wembley last year.
I did not get that. I thought that's the only one I've thought about. besides-
I got that one, and then
Is
I
that-
recently.
That's Justin. He almost slammed right into my garage door. Holy crap! He is going too fast.
Justin's here now.
They're not hitting my car.
Sorry, you're about to see some people walk in that there's only one guy that hasn't been on the podcast. So
It's all good. We can keep going. We're good.
yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna go set up chairs for them. That way they can go sit over there. Keep going.
It's me and Tyler anyway right now. basically.
You're going.
So we had. I also bought the one for TNA.
Yeah.
Their recent one before. What was the one called?
Bound for Glory.
No,
Uh,
they're not this past one, but the last one.
okay.
When they first was like, oh yeah, we're now TNA, and then dropped the mic at the end of it, which was a really good pay-per-view. It was really good. I very much enjoyed it.
Raven, it's okay. You can go. You can go. It's okay, guys. Braven's gonna be walking in front of the camera some.
We're cutting this out anyway, so.
Yeah, we're cutting out all the conversation. Actually, we have.
Every little bit of conversation.
Yeah. Keep going. Just go through this pay-per-view.
Yeah. So we have Eddie Kingston defending his Continental Crown Championship. They introduced a new title a month or so ago.
They introduced a new title.
Yeah.
Why?
The Continental Championship.
Okay.
Which Eddie Kingston is also the Ring of Honor World Champion and the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Openweight Champion as well. So he's a triple title holder.
Man.
Great. So Kingston defeated Bryan Danielson.
Yeah.
At 1945. So we had since Danielson lost, he had to shake Kingston's hand. So
Hey guys.
hey.
Y'all want to say hi to the camera?
I can. It's right there. There's James. Justin, you weren't in there. You can do it one more time.
Did any of y'all watch wrestling?
I don't think they do.
Yeah, I don't think they watch
Go
wrestling.
ahead and set up y'all stuff.
We're doing a D&D meeting after this, so it's gonna be a little hectic. Continue.
Too many things going on at once.
So they had a All-Star Scrabble match. Winner received a future AEW World Title match.
Okay.
Who
won?
It was Wardlow. He was part of the Undisputed Kingdom with Matt Taven, Adam Cole, and Mike Bennett. We had Roderick Strong and Orange Cassidy
Hey,
for
I
the
think
International Championship.
What'd you say?
I was trying to get Braven's attention.
What?
Somebody else just pulled up.
Either Cannon or Ethan, one of the two.
This podcast is getting crazy.
Yeah.
I told them
We have a live audience.
9:30. I'm very proud of them.
For showing up on time?
Yeah, I told them 9 to 9:30. This typically doesn't happen. They're all typically late.
Yeah, we have a live audience now.
Yeah, we do, actually. Kind of fun.
So, we have Roger Strong defeating Orange Cassidy by pinfall to be the new AEW International Champion, which is kind of nice. Maybe I had mixed feelings with Orange Cassidy's reign.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot about the title at times.
I forget about a lot of titles in AEW. I think that's the issue.
Yeah. We had
Too many titles.
Blackpool Combat Club defeat FTR. I don't know if that was the right decision.
I don't like when FTR loses basically in any time. So yeah.
That was the second longest match on the card.
Yay. How long was it? Like 2 hours?
21 minutes of 50 seconds.
Nice.
They had Timeless Tony Storm defeat Deonna Purrazzo, retaining the title, which was probably the right call.
Yeah.
5.75 star rated match between Will Ospreay and Takashita.
Yeah. So yeah.
The longest match on the card, 22 minutes.
Sure, it was great.
It was rated 5.75 stars. I mean, how can
I tend to kind of look at Dave Meltzer's ratings with a little bit of
a little grain of salt?
Yeah,
me too.
So, I don't
but
really care
I was
about that too much. But
if I went to AEW Revolution, I would have only went for that match.
Yeah.
So, but I wasn't about to pay $250 to go watch it.
No.
That's expensive.
You just said $250, and I went for one person.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So we had Samoa Joe defeat Adam Page and Swerve for the AEW title. They had Heyman Page tap just so Swerve didn't win the title.
Nice. What's up, Kanan?
So yeah.
Plus, I hang out with the rest of the D&D group over there.
You can walk in front of the camera.
You can walk in front of the camera. You can wave. It's fine.
You can also acknowledge the
It's
tribal
canon.
chief.
Yeah.
Nobody's acknowledging the tribal chief.
Acknowledge.
Yeah.
Acknowledge, Braven.
You said what?
Wait, what'd you say?
Dang.
I was sick over a week and a half, man.
Can we not yell into the mic?
Yeah, you want me to come give you COVID?
Everybody there's doing it anyway. You're fine.
You're right.
He's
I'll
right.
be back.
No, he's right.
I'm actually going tomorrow.
What were we saying, Tyler?
Of course, they had Sting and Darby Allin retain the title since
Darby's
Sting's
a
retirement
crazy
match.
That's my one day off.
Yeah,
I'm sleeping
the,
in.
the spot with
I got 5 hours of sleep running on me.
Yo,
Can you
yelling
turn
into
your
the mic
mic
right now?
off, bro?
All right, Tyler. I don't know who you think you are, but you're
new here. All right.
Oh, sorry.
Calm down.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
My bad.
he is hijacking the show, though.
He
My
is.
bad. Well,
Which is
hey,
okay.
hey,
I accept.
y'all.
I don't.
I acknowledge.
I
Y'all were
don't.
the
Well,
one.
here's the thing.
There's
You
only
know,
one
when
man
me-
that I'm fine with hijacking the show.
When
And
me
that's
and
the guy with the
Tyler,
glasses over there.
having a
Thank you.
conversation, and then you over there yelling at him with the mic.
Yelling
on?
in the
Because I
mic,
got called
bro.
out. But yeah, if
But
you're
you
gonna
turn the
yell
mic off.
Tyler.
Hey,
Okay, get back to hey, back to it. Children, stop arguing. We got a podcast to make. Let's
I
go.
will talk
Yeah.
if I want.
All right.
Matt.
So we also saw Darby Allin do a swanton off a ladder
Put you in time.
Did you see this, Matt?
Huh?
The swanton off the ladder, Darby?
through a
You
pane of
showed me.
glass.
Through
Glass?
Oh, did I show you?
Yeah, his
Uh,
back looked like hamburger meat.
Well,
It
at first I was
kinda
like, ooh,
bad.
man, it didn't do that much, and then it just like
Yeah, then it just happened.
real glass, right?
Yep.
Crimea
real-
River. Crimea River.
And this is why CM Punk is in WWE.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah, so AEW Revolution, the average match rating was 5 stars, I think. So I think it was a 5-star rated pay-per-view.
kind of sick. Good for AEW. I just can't get into it anymore, man.
I watched bits and pieces of Dynamite this past Wednesday. It was all right. It wasn't too bad. Of course, you had Okada debut or return.
Yeah.
I guess. I was kind of hoping WWE would land Okada, but
It's okay.
you can see why they dropped out of the bidding war.
So overstuffed, dude. Okada's a very good wrestler. That would have been nice for him to have. I think that's the short way of saying it.
Another short way is the face of Japan.
Yeah. That would have been really good
But
for
what
them.
would they have done to work them in? They have so much
That's the only thing I'm kind of...
they have so much talent right now that deserves.
Well, first of all, I know we have so much talent. Okada's like
Okay.
so much more talented than everyone.
He would
I
have
think there.
probably been put in the world title scene. I wouldn't mind seeing Rollins and Okada at like SummerSlam or something. But you can see why WWE dropped out of the bidding war. They cannot top a $4.5 million per year for 3 years.
no.
They cannot afford that.
Tony Khan just forking out that money.
I'm still kind of
yeah.
mad they buried
AJ versus
Shinsuke
LA Knight.
years ago.
Oh, AJ Styles versus LA Knight.
Yeah, that is another potential WrestleMania match, which is probably going to happen. You also have Orton versus Logan Paul for the United States title. That's probably
Something
another.
like
I thought I heard that it
Um,
would have been a ladder match.
Might be cutting this off.
Some kind of ladder match.
We're going to go all the way through here. Excitement levels for everyone. WrestleMania. Out of 10.
Out of 10?
Out of 10.
I'm good 7 or 8.
7 or 8 right now?
Yeah.
I'd say I'm a 7 or 8 also. I'd probably go 8. 8.5. I want to be over Braven.
Yo.
In ratings wise.
Respectable.
Or,
Um,
I mean, or otherwise if you want. Yeah, okay.
Wait.
Anyways.
Two things at once. Whoa.
Anyways, Tyler.
8.5.
8.5 also?
8.6, actually.
Oh, yeah, I think.
Well, well, you know what? Actually, now that you said yours, I'm thinking like
yeah,
8.7.
it's going to be AJ versus. Yeah.
I'm pretty excited. I was going to go with a 9.
I might go like 10. Matt, what you thinking?
I'm around an 8.
Okay.
I think also if it was still Punk and Rollins, it would have definitely been like a 9.
Yeah.
9.5.
I'm excited for McIntyre and Rollins.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm
I'm
excited to see
excited
what
for
they're
that
gonna.
match.
yeah.
And I don't even like McIntyre, so.
I guess
man.
excitement for I don't know the possibilities
fine.
of
That's fine.
what could happen is kind of
That's good though. He's a heel.
endless.
That's good.
In some
He's
ways.
supposed to.
So I'm excited for that.
Okay. Stop treating me like a joke. I
listening,
know
man.
what's
It's okay.
happening.
It's okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
I
good,
think
Braven.
I acknowledge you
What,
for listening to me. Thank you.
what was
I
Tyler's
acknowledge you
answer? Like,
He said 8.
9.
Well, he said 8.6.
9.
8.7. He said 9.
9.
And I
Okay.
said 10.
I said an 8.
Okay.
yeah, I'm
That's
about,
good
I'm about 7 or 8. I can't. I think the only reason is just because, I don't.
It's because you're getting married that weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
He's got way more fun things to do, like wedding. Look, wedding. Don't you look
We're
at
not
me.
going to talk about that. We're just going to go ahead and cut it off here because we got some things to do after this. But we will return for our WrestleMania recap. Road to WrestleMania. We'll just
This should be titled Road to WrestleMania. Where I think the next one, I think I had the title written up Road from WrestleMania.
Road
So-
from. Oh, maybe building off from where we go from WrestleMania based on who wins. You like that, Tyler? Tyler likes that.
The English English did not process my
from-
brain.
road from
WrestleMania.
Road
away. What?
Road away.
Road away as far as possible from WrestleMania.
Oh,
Um,
wait.
Where we go from here.
Yeah.
Are we about to end now?
Title
We'll
in the
workshop
works.
it. We're workshopping.
Okay.
I like from, but that's just.
We'll
'cause-
workshop it. We'll workshop it.
I
What do you
kind of
think,
want to
Matt?
ask Tyler, how's his whole wrestling journey is going to go, though. Hey, you got anything in the
Oh,
cards?
yeah.
How's
Well,
training
first
it?
of all, I just want to say, yes, we will be back after WrestleMania to talk about what has happened during WrestleMania, our thoughts, and where we think we're going to go from there. Do you have any socials you want to shout out or anything like that?
Mm.
Wrestling wise, also.
No.
I know you talked about something a little bit before.
Yeah. So, AML Wrestling, Lexington, North Carolina, March 23rd, Saturday. Then I think they have another show in April, I believe.
Okay.
And then April, last Sunday, I believe. They have a Future Stars event on March 16th, next Friday. Yeah. I am training professional wrestler, but have not been in the cards as of late in the last few weeks. I've been sick, battling an intestinal infection actually.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it was pretty nasty.
Prayers up, brother.
But I'm all healed up now, so
Okay.
should we
All
get
healed.
back to that? Yeah, hopefully soon. So
Cool.
yeah,
Socials.
that's it.
Where can
No,
we find you?
nowhere.
Nowhere.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. We can't find him anywhere.
No.
So, yeah, I guess that's about it.
As far as I know, other news for Hog Rider Radio, we are doing our Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming out, I think, in the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks, something like that. We'll probably be recording it at least.
So. I would hope so.
Yeah. And we might have, hopefully, a special guest, James, on there.
James.
He's
He's over there.
getting there. He's getting there. He hasn't finished the first game, so he's got to do that to get to the
He's
second game.
speedrunning remake, even though that's probably not even possible.
No,
but
not at all. But
I'm almost done. Got like one more chapter and I'm done.
Hey,
okay,
all right,
then we
all
like
right,
that.
good,
And he
good.
moves on to Rebirth, and there we go. I think that's all for the gaming side of it.
We're going to GalaxyCon next weekend.
We are going to GalaxyCon next weekend. We will be meeting many, taking pictures, meeting many celebrities. We'll be meeting Troy Baker,
Yep.
Nolan North, Josh Keaton, Ian McDermott.
So many. The list goes on.
The
and on.
potential of Hayden Christensen. If I see Hayden Christensen, I'm going to lose my mind. There's, yeah,
Kanan's interested.
Kanan just got interested as
Kanan
well.
just leaned forward.
There's a lot of, because wherever Ian McDermott goes, Hayden
Christensen
Christensen
goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of how everyone's logic is working, and the potential because of Mark Hamill as well, and that is, I don't know how true that is, but that is a rumor that hit it as well, and along with Chris Evans.
I'm going to
And,
put up a poll on
greatest
my
Joker
Instagram
ever?
at Dylan Branscombe.
Yes.
It's in the
I'm with him.
it's in the description below, and the Hog Rider Radio Instagram. Put a poll up. See if they want to vlog.
Yeah, like
some moments from there.
want us to vlog?
Because I can. I have a phone. I can vlog on there. You know, I can do that. It'd be a fun time. It's gonna be me, Braven, Kanan. James is gonna be there. Right.
Ethan, yes.
Ethan's gonna be there.
Chad,
Chad is gonna be there.
potentially Justin.
Also, maybe Justin. Justin might be there.
Yeah, you might see Justin for the first time in one of the videos.
Yeah,
so,
gonna be a wild time. If you're in the Richmond, Virginia area and you're watching this,
I will
which
not
would
be there.
Insane.
I will not.
Yeah, they won't be there. But if you're in the Richmond, Virginia area and you're watching this, which would be nuts, it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
and
and
you're
like
going, say hey if you see us.
Yeah,
That'd be
if-
nice. If we see a fan, I'd
I'm
be very
going now.
surprised.
If y'all see a fan, bro, like
They're gonna be like,
I
we
made
hate
it-
Matt.
I
We
made it
hate
in
Matt
life.
so much.
So we hate Matt.
Get him off.
He's
Replace him with
annoying.
Tyler full time.
I mean, like,
yeah.
aw.
Like he
I
shows
hate
up.
I really
to-
like that Tyler guy that was on there last time. Really.
Man,
Tyler guy was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Keep him on there.
Man, you know what? We should replace him with Kate now.
But yeah, so we'll be at GalaxyCon. Yeah.
We'll be at GalaxyCon for Richmond, Virginia, next weekend, but we will also be at the GalaxyCon, hopefully, in Raleigh of North Carolina this coming July, the last weekend of July, the 26th and through the 28th. We'll actually be
down.
there for multiple days.
I'm
So-
down.
What?
Down. So what?
What?
Where who's that wrestler y'all said? Since this is
Sting.
no, not the other one. The
What?
one y'all freaking out about that was with the Miz.
Our truth.
No,
Huh?
That was with the Miz.
I think you said the Miz. I can't remember who it was.
Why? What's up? Is he hurt? Is he?
No.
Is he there at GalaxyCon?
Yeah, he's gonna be there at GalaxyCon. I can't remember. It's like
Mick
3
Foley.
letters.
MJF.
Yeah, MJF.
Oh, we probably compared him to the Miz.
Yeah, that's what y'all
probably.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, MJF will be there. So if you like wrestling,
Maybe. Yeah. But yeah. I guess that's it. Yeah. I love you guys, but you have to say it back. Goodbye.
goodbye.